Rapido stumbled upon Robert Smith wandering through the English countryside. Did he think the Cure were a natural part of the nation's musical scenery?
I don't think we would be anything like we are if we had been born somewhere else, no. But I don't know if it's to do with being English in the sense of like a national identity. I think it's more to do with it's probably just the heritage that we have musically in England, and probably a literary heritage as well. Although in the past few years I think we've actually broadened that really.
Quietly lost, shaking his head, creeps closer now, closer to the foot of the bed, and softer than a shadow, and curly thighs. His arms are around me, and his tongue in my eyes.
The Cure's most recent album, Disintegration, is currently speeding up the American charts, with some critics describing it as a return to their early days. But Robert doesn't agree.
You'd have to be like the most dull person in the world to only listen to one type of music. So what we do is just we do what we feel like. Obviously, like to someone who doesn't really like the Cure, we all now have returned back and reverted back to style, but it's not actually true. I mean, we started off as a really dumb pop group when we did Three Magic Boys and Boys Don't Cry. So if anything, if we're on a circle, we're about halfway round again.
Rehearsing for their European tour, Robert explained to Rapido how he was trying to change his role in the band.
I'm actually trying to phase out playing guitar on these coming concerts so that I can be a singer. But I'm still very, very limited. I get very frustrated when I hear good singers. But it's just funny. It's such an embarrassing thing to do, sing. But I couldn't sing now. I jump in the river rather than sing. But if I'm sort of, I don't know, in a certain frame of mind and I'm singing songs, it's a release, I suppose.
Thinking start, and it looks like races, and the wind is blowing like it's the end of the world.
The Cure have been around for some 10 years now, and we wondered if Robert thought that bands that were fresh at the time of punk were in danger of becoming dinosaurs like their progressive predecessors.
Think I'm old, and I'm feeling pain, he says.
It's very easy to sort of become addicted to the idea of doing this, and I think that sort of creeps in, grabs a hold of a lot of people who are my contemporaries, and has grabbed hold of them, and will probably grab hold of me unless I stop in time. It's inevitable. You see, it happens to everyone. Unless you stop performing, I think that's like a way out. But it's just that side of things. It's the idea that you're somehow more important doing things like this, and it doesn't really lend itself to leading a normal life.
So put on your head in time, down on Fascination Street.
Even if, as Robert insists, their music's evolved, in some respects the Cure have never changed.
The Cure isn't a business. There's the people that are in the group, and there's 5 people now work at Fiction, and that's it. We don't own anything. You know, we don't invest money, we don't sort of do those sorts of things. We're not like a U2 sort of empire-building group. We just play music. So it is quite easy to look after it. I mean, it hasn't really changed since the days that we were playing in pubs. I still just have to make sure that we get paid and that we're somewhere at a certain time. That's really like it.